Hello loves, today I am taking my beat up old lace front wig and turning it into a fresh new headband wig. This wig came out so good. I was super proud of myself for achieving this look, so stay tuned for this tutorial so you can see how to do it for yourself. So you're going to need some shears or regular scissors, a comb, a rat tail, some pins, a rubber band, and a headband, and of course the wig. This is how the inside of my wig looks. It's a lace front wig. The headband that I used was just a wig grip that I had laying around my house, and I decided to take the wig grip and just sew it along the border of the lace that I am going to cut off to achieve the headband unit. So I started by combing the wig out, and then I put it on my head because that's how I felt would be the best way for me to measure how much lace I actually wanted to cut off of the wig. So I literally just took my fingers and measured how much lace I wanted, and then I did a part, like a half circumference, like a half circle around the front of my head. And the part wasn't straight or anything, and I even made it too much forward on the sides at the beginning. It's better to cut off less the first time than to cut off too much the first time. So I was very cautious about this first step. And I decided to take the wig off and go in and just clean up the part. Once I was satisfied with that, I went ahead and cut off the excess hair on the part of the lace that I knew I wasn't keeping. And then I went ahead and I went for it, y'all. I just started cutting the lace. Once I was pretty satisfied in what I had initially cut, I decided to go back in and just tweak the sides a little bit, because when I put the wig back on, I didn't like how far down the lace came above my ears, and I knew that when I sewed the band on there, it wouldn't work. So I decided to just go in and cut and clean up the sides. Once the sides were clean, I measured the wig, I put it back on my head, I measured it, and I was happy with that. And then it was time to start sewing the wig grip band onto the cap of the lace. This is the exciting part. Now, I just make my life harder because I don't know why, but I didn't use any pins to pin the wig grip to the cap. And that probably would have made my life so much easier if I did that, pin the hair out of the way as well. I didn't do that, but you can definitely do that. I also am using a sewing machine that is just like really old. Like, you guys, my mom bought this sewing machine like probably back in the 70s, and it was free and I had it, so I used it. But I mean, if you have like a newer sewing machine, you can literally use any sewing machine you have. You can also hand stitch this. If you know how to do like a simple hand stitch, that will also work. if I would have used the pins, the line of the stitch would have come out straighter, but I'm not too mad at it because I'm gonna put something over this. I'm not just gonna wear the wig grip as a headband. So I finished the wig. I'm really proud of myself because you know, it's a little janky. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little janky, but it's done and it's gonna work. I'm pretty excited. So this is what the top of it looks like. The lines are not straight, so don't at me. You can't in using YouTube, but don't at me in your mind. It's really lightweight. I'm going to cross my stretch bands over at the bottom because I have a small head, so especially since the combs are so far back now, I'm going to want this to be pretty snug on my head. My son is in the background in his walker, so I'll try to take off the background noise, but it's just him. All right. Now I sewed the headband so that the Velcro, which is getting stuck to the hair constantly, so the Velcro part is not connected to anything, and then this part is like barely connected to anything, so that I could make it stick to each other later. So well, because he's right there, I can't close the door. I gotta watch him.
You have to redo it all over again.
I'm not redoing it. You're just gonna be in the video. All right. Okay, this thing is pretty secure on my head. I didn't even put the combs in there. And then I'm gonna take this rubber band out, and I'm gonna take the comb. This is what I do with all my headband wigs, and I'm gonna bring it under the thing, the band. All right. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I haven't worn this wig in like over a year. Last time I wore it was from my baby shower, so I forgot how this wig kind of felt on my head. It really doesn't have a lot of hair in it. It was a gift. It was free $99, so I'm not complaining. My sister didn't want it anymore, and so she gave it to me. Just made me a little headband wig, okay? I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. And I could show a little hair if I wanted to. Usually this is how I wear it. I just show a little bit of hair. But because my edges are not really slicked down, I'll probably just cover them. But if you wanted to, you know. So if you have a wig at home that you are not using anymore, you don't really like, it's too big, you know, it's just sitting there, maybe, you know, you don't like the color of it, do something different with it. Turn it into a headband wig, honey. This was easy. You don't even have to have like the strap like I had. Maybe you have a piece of fabric. If you use a piece of fabric like this, you could do the same thing and you could tie it in the back. Maybe you have a headband like this. You can even do it with the headband, you know, like this, that's already connected, like in a circle. Aussie moisture hydrating oil. And I'm gonna set down some of these flyaways and just hit up these ends real quick. yeah, this process has really reminded me to not doubt myself, to obey the process, to obey the journey, and to remember that, like, I'm the shit. Like, I am the shit. Like, we are all the shit. And, like, we have these, like, innate skills. And we just need to hone in on them. Moment. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for arriving at my channel. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below, and let me know if you like how-to videos. I have a couple more in mind. I have to redo my nails, so I might film that. And don't forget to obey your journey.